Welcome to the podcast From Stress to Success, and I'm your host, Lolita Guarin. And today is episode 151st, and we're continuing conversation about the mistakes that you are doing that's hindering your stress levels. Yes, so today I want to talk specifically about ignoring early signs of stress and burnout. Well, burnout really becomes when the stress, becomes chronic and then you like really burn out. So how is that we can start paying attention when stress just starts? So here's a funny thing. I think life overall can be very stressful. And like I said before, it is impossible to live life when, well, actually, you don't have any stress because that's impossible. That's a normal part of your life that you need to learn how to deal with that. That's all. So what happens is when it's not like you just have a little stress here or there, and then you switch off from that, and then you don't have to run, you don't have to hurry, and you don't have to um, fret and fight and all that. But what happens is in our daily life, we have way too much going on. We're responsible for way too many people, and we think we're responsible for more people than we are. Um, and what happens? We fully just bulldoze ourselves through the day. And early signs could be something that you may be feeling every single day. That is your normal. So, since it's your normal, you would not even count this as being abnormal. Hence, you'll just keep on going all stressed out. That's how we end up in the burnout. So, what are the early signs? Irritation, when you are irritated with things that are happening, when you're annoyed with people, when you notice that you snap more often, or you just snap at people, even those that you love, or you notice that increasingly you getting more annoyed with yourself and your negative self-talk increases and feels like you keep on rushing, but you don't have this satisfaction feeling. You may not even get good sleep. Different bodies can react differently even though we're all humans, but everyone have a very different set of hormones and how we manage stress and all that. So physical things that can manifest in your body can be very different than somebody else's. But everything starts at your mental state. And that is all starts that you need to acknowledge it. And that's where you need to stop yourself. And that is where you need to start implementing stress management tools so you do not end up at the end of the day all stressed out and burn out. And, if you're following me for a while, you know that I grew up in a dysfunctional family where my dad was an alcoholic. And I really did not know what's going to happen today, not tomorrow. I was afraid to come back after school. I'm like, I don't know, it's always on the edge. It's always a suspense going on. Obviously, that is not a good environment for a child to grow up, nor anyone to live in, no matter the children or the adults. And what happened to me is that constant anxious feeling and always looking on lookout, and that's like my normal thing. You know, I noticed only a few years back that my normal state, my body normal state is tense. I have to tell myself to relax my body to be in relaxed state. So now, if you're listening to me, I'm inviting you to think about how do you feel right now? Is your body tense? How about your mindset? Do you feel like you're running? Are you rushing? Are you feeling annoyed at yourself or other people? Because that is definitely a sign of stress. So do not ignore it. And that's also what happens with a lot of us. We're ignoring it because we say, well, everybody's stressing. Everybody all stressed out. We keep on running. We need to do and achieve things, especially if you're responsible for the people. If you're responsible for your business and you want to make sure that those people around you will be taken care of and loved, you will not give it to yourself. But just keep on running. But the thing is, if you're not gonna give to yourself, you're not gonna fill your own pitch, there's nothing give to others. So pay attention. Even if you grow up in the environment that was always stressful and that's your normal. That's specifically, that's more important for you to pay attention. And you need to pencil yourself in, take the break and actually do your stress management. Actually take a break, take care of yourself, because your normal self is just constantly being anxious and flying high. So you need to land and rest once in a while. Not once in a while, but like on schedule. They seem like a car. I mean, when we think about, well, you need to, keep your car running and you need to put the gasoline in it and change oil and all that. I'm not talking about electric cars here, okay? They probably have their own things that need to be maintained. Yeah, charging. You still need to charge a car, right? So, but whatever comes to us and our mental state and our physical body, we don't think that way. We're like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna run until we crash. Because in our society, continue doing, you will be rewarded. And I think that also comes from the childhood trauma of thinking that you're not good enough. That you think that you need to show yourself that you are producing. Otherwise, nobody will love you for who you are. So when you think you're not producing, you're not needed anymore, and then you'll be expelled from the group, and hence you die. Because humans need other humans. We do. So I invite you to really think about it. Well, where do you feel like you're not good enough? Why are you not giving yourself a break? What is the reason behind that? Maybe it's time to change that. Maybe it's time to revisit your daily habits and pencil yourself in. And I am working right now on a journal that has prompts to really assess your stress management habits that you build every day. And it is being created right now, and soon it will be published on Amazon. So I definitely let you know when that is. But when you have something that you can really put it down on the paper and you can track it and then you can see your patterns, that is how you can manage your stress better. But first it starts from paying attention to your early signs. So don't make that mistake. You need to pay attention to your early stress that is can manifest in your mindset and then in your body. So leave me a comment below and let me know what are the things that manifest in your mind or in your body that you already can tell that, oh, you know what, I'm stressing. I would love to hear your comments. And if you need more help with your stress management, go and check out my website, beamazingyou.com.